Well, hello. As you can see, I'm camping with Baxter. He's bored. Oh, Baxter. He's tired from the drive, I guess. Anyhow, it's been a while since I've been out camping. Had quite a few little short hikes from here from time to time, but pretty much finished up the project in Madison, Wisconsin, and been busy moving things back, moving equipment, tools, materials, things like that back to the shop, and then moved out of the apartment and moved stuff back to the house and worked on the house for a little while. So haven't really been out and haven't done any camping in quite a while. So but just a few short hikes, and that's about it. However, I'm still in Wisconsin. Came back and just and just some punch list items, some contractors finishing up some last minute things. But I'll be leaving here by next weekend. It is Saturday night at the time. Missing trail days in Damascus, Virginia. I was so tempted to go, but it just wasn't the right thing to do. But anyhow, so we came to a state park. I got camp or something. 3 of them are like 6 and 7-year-olds. So, but hey, that's what you get when you come to a state park. I didn't have much of a choice on campsites, anything like that. There was just a few available, and just looking at photos, I just picked the one I thought would be best for a hammock. I did not bring my gear, so I went to Walmart and bought a little hammock. However, I did have a sleeping bag, my backpack, a sleeping bag, and my cook pot, and a sleep pad. So I did have that stuff, but I didn't have a shelter. I thought, well, I'll just buy a little tarp. The hammock was like 20 bucks, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But anyway, we're gonna do some hiking tomorrow. I have no idea where. We are at the northern unit of the Kettle Moraine State Forest. So I've been in the area before. I almost want to say that we came here to this campground here in the winter time when nobody was here. I want to say that because you can also hear the road a little ways away, and I remember something like that. But anyway, nonetheless, here we are. It was a couple walk-in sites. That's right, it was. Those walk-in sites are just down the road here. So, but anyway, it's nice to be out amongst the trees and the dirt. But you guys, I'm just having my Knorr pasta side and for dinner, and I picked up some popcorn that you put over the fire, pop over the fire. So we're gonna have fun with that, and then just kind of chill by the fire pit. And it's kind of crazy. I stopped and picked up firewood down the road, and it was a big wheelbarrow full for 10 bucks. You can't beat that. I can't burn all that wood either. I ain't staying up that late. but I'll burn some in the morning, obviously, for breakfast. Of course, I'm just having instant oatmeal for breakfast. So it's just back to like backpacking food. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Bye bye. Good morning, everybody. Baxter just got done eating. Now he wants my food. Just made me some oatmeal, some instant oatmeal, cinnamon crunch. You guys ever seen it eaten this way? Yeah. Why dirty a pot when you can just eat it right out of the bag? This time I put hot water in it, though. I did boil some water and just pour it in these packets. Kind of a cool little trick I learned on my through hike. But yeah, why dirty the pot when you can keep it clean and whatnot? And but anyhow, had a great night sleeping last night. Slept very, very well. I think it got down into the low 50s. Just a beautiful night. Frogs. You can hear the frogs all night, and then obviously this morning I woke up at 10 to 5, and birds chirping, sun's coming up. Just a beautiful morning. Smoke follows beauty. Not at this age. Anyway, Baxter, he's like, yeah, whatever, Dad. But hey, I don't know where we're going hiking quite yet, but I'll have to my oatmeal here, enjoy this fire a little bit, and then I'll start looking and seeing what we're going to do. Probably just do a few miles today, and then just get out there and get a little bit of trail time in. So, but anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get to eat my oatmeal, and we will see you on the trail. Bye bye. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we're going to bag a peak today. I guess that means tower. So this is the Parnell Tower Latham Peak trail. It's about 3.5 miles. Looks like we're right at the get-go. We're going to climb some stairs. But we got a huge climb today. I'm super excited about it. This is a wooded area, so so yeah, I'm super excited about this hike today. Short, but short and sweet. Interesting. It is a pretty busy place right now. There's 15, 16 vehicles here. But from what I understand, this is a pretty popular trail to hike. So anyway, let's get on with it, huh? Oh, 5 minutes, 20 and 10, 15, 16 vehicles here. But from what I understand, this is a pretty popular trail to hike. So anyway, let's get on with it, huh?
5 minutes, 20 and 10, 15, 16 vehicles here. But from what I understand, this is a pretty popular trail to hike. So anyway, let's get on with it, huh? 5 minutes, 20 and 10, 15, 16 vehicles here. But from what I understand, this is a pretty popular trail to hike. So anyway, let's get on with it, huh?
Well, hello, Dadgum. That one hurt. Alright, so we're not even a half mile in quite yet, but we got to the top of the stairs and there was a sign, and you go one direction to the tower, which was not too far from where that was at, or you can kind of turn back behind you and go the other direction. So we went the other direction. My guess is a lot of people come up here and they go to the tower. They don't necessarily hike the whole trail. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. I'm going to find out, because I have passed or crossed paths with a couple people. But you can see in here, heavily wooded. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know, it's funny. I was thinking for a minute. So it's been 5 years since I've been on the Appalachian Trail. However, it was 5 years ago today that I was at Trail Days. Well, we left that day. We left on Sunday, in which where I'd gotten off the trail anyway, I got off the trail to go to Trail Days, and then we got a shuttle back to that same spot. And today was actually the day 5 years ago that I guess you could say summited McAfee Knob. So that was pretty cool. 5 years ago today, I'd been on McAfee Knob on the Appalachian Trail. And another thing I realized the other day, I was just going through my clothes. Oh, just a second. All right, we got through that. Okay, so Baxter absolutely loves children, just loves kids. And there were like 5 little girls with their moms hiking up the trail. Of course, they were carrying some other stuff too. I didn't really notice, like sleeping bags or something like that. What are they doing? Maybe just taking a picnic down here or something? But anyhow, so we sat there for a few minutes as the girls, Baxter just laid on his back and just submitted to let these girls pet him. He absolutely loved it. He's just, oh, he loves the attention. But just talked to them for a few minutes. But anyway, and then as we get going, I see 2 guys coming up the trail carrying a cooler and backpacks, and I'm like, wait a minute, you guys camping back there? And he kind of winks at me and says, oh yeah, there's car camping. We just got to bring your stuff to it. I'm like, wait a minute. No, come on. There's camping back there though, really? And he goes, yeah, there's some backcountry sites back there. And I'm like, what? How come I didn't know about that? Man, darn the luck. Anyway, but I suppose all the backcountry sites in the Kettle Moraine forest have got to be reserved. And I know that last year, every time I tried to reserve one, they were always full, weeks or months out. So they're tough to get. So, but anyway, as I was saying, I was going through some clothing the other day, my hiking clothes, and I realized that I'm still wearing a lot of the same clothes that I did on my through hike, like this shirt. I wore this shirt on my through hike, and it's still hanging in there. It's pretty awesome, and I wear it a lot. I got a couple pair of darn tough socks that I'm still wearing, that have still made it through. So, and I was not a darn tough sock fan for quite a while, until Trail Days, my through hike, which was what, 500 miles in, but then we went a couple hundred more. Hey, what are you doing? Get it, what is it? You got a squirrel? Mouse? But then I got the Trail Days, and the darn tough guy, sales guy, he said, you got a pair of socks I need to turn in? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he says, yeah, you get a new pair. I go, well, I don't have any darn tough socks. And he says, do you have any socks to turn in? And so I caught his drift there. So he goes, but there's a hole in them, right? I says, yeah, I'll go grab them. Anyway, so I'd gotten a free pair of darn tough socks, and I've been sold ever since. So anyway, I don't get paid to tell you that anyway, but I'm just saying that they're not as overrated as you might think. But hey, it's beautiful here. Very, very nice. So let's give you a little trail time, guys. As you can see, I think you're sleeping on the floor in here. I mean, as for a shelter, that's not a very wide spot to sleep on. Baxter, what is going on? Hey, what are you eating? People dump food or something around, I don't know. But yeah, those don't look very wide to sleep on at all. I mean, for a shelter, you know. Anyway, oh, there's burdock. Food. Where's this trail go? Should we go follow this trail back here? Go back here, see what's back here. Let's go, come on. Anyway, so it's kind of a cool shelter there, and the privy's just right down the way you saw that. So, my guess is that this, I don't know if this trail just comes back here. It's not a well-traveled trail here. You can kind of see it's overgrown there, so, but anyhow, Baxter, he can never, he's always got to go the other direction. But so I started to go down, there's at the privy there's that other trail going down, and what that does is it just keeps going down and gets into there's since we're in the forest here, the state forest, there's a plethora of trails, and so that's it's actually a ski trail for the winter time, but you can still obviously hike it as if you wanted to. So but it just blends in and ties in with a lot of other trails. I thought, well, heck, I could go ahead and add some mileage here if I went ahead and did some of those other loops, which have been kind of cool. But I'm gonna keep going here a little bit. We're not but a mile in, so we'll move along. So there's the map. I'll go ahead and take a look at that, see where we're at. So see you guys in a bit. You go that way? That way? This way? All right, let's go this way. So there we have it. Parnell Tower, 60 feet high. Not too bad. Still hate heights. Well, we are about done, headed back down the steps. Down to the parking lot. 3.5 miles. This dog's got more energy than I know what to do with. He's still pulling on me. Baxter, slow down. Anyway, so, but I'll tell you what, if I had this loop near my house, I'd do it every day probably. 3.5 mile loop. I'd be totally for it. So, yeah, very, very nice trail. Here, just a second here. Oh, Baxter's sniffing. Yeah. Hello. So anyhow, I would absolutely love it. Great trail, absolutely beautiful trail. Some overgrowth here and there, but not so bad that you can't manage it. It's a nice cool breeze in there, like a little roller coaster, ups and downs. Just really super nice. If you're in the area of the Kettle Moraine northern unit, I would suggest this hike. Super nice. But this is probably my last hike in Wisconsin. Well, at this point, my next project is actually not too far from here, a couple of hours. So we'll see what happens. But I won't be starting that probably for another month. So I don't know if I'll do any hiking between now and then, but this was a good last one for Wisconsin, at least at the time. So, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get Baxter in the truck, get him some more water and a treat, and we will see you all on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.